Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in the Giants editor, and I'm Jewel. And as you can see, we're on the Jewel's Peaceful Valley map. And I'm thinking about trying to work on this area here. I was thinking of putting a school here, but I may not. I'm gonna test and see how big the building is I was thinking of putting there is, and see if it's too big. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I also thought about using this building for a hospital as well. And it's basically the biomass power plant, but we can change that sign out, so we'll deal with that. But this is obviously not going to be seen, so nobody has to worry with all that stuff. But I'm going to highlight this, and this is just the fence, and I'm not worried about the fence. Let me see, because it's got all that. Well, I don't mind it having that much fence, though. It could be like a college, even, if it's not a elementary school or whatever. Either one. I might take the fence actually, and I can delete the other things. I can delete this stuff if I don't want all that nonsense. So, they have these special curb things here as well. Let me see where all it goes. Okay. So they have it as a whole unit. Probably won't take that. I'm just going to take the building and the fence. And we can do away with what we don't need. Now I already have one in my map, technically. So I technically could just duplicate the one I have in my map. But I wanted you to get a visual of this one. Let me jump back to my map and try to find that. Where is it? Is it this one? I think so. Let's get on over there and see. Yep, that's the one. And that's the right one. Excuse me. Yep. So we'll go ahead and duplicate it. Control D. And I'll duplicate that. And let's see what we got here. That is really big, so I don't think I'm going to be able to put it where I wanted to put it. So I might have to choose a different spot. So let's get over here and look. I might have to put it over here somewhere. We'll see. Because that's not a very big spot. I could put something else here, so I won't have to worry. I mean, I could put something else there. But let's bring it over here and see how big it actually is. Control B, left mouse click, left mouse click. Woo, that's big. Look at that thing. That takes up a lot of room. My goodness. Makes me wonder, where shall I put it? Should I stick it over here? Is there enough room? Let me turn it this way. No, we want it this way. We'll do 90. Let's do 90. Bring it over. And then see what we got. Oh, wow. Look how big that is. So that would take up all that room. Huh. Let me see. What I was thinking was, if we turned it, only problem is that's the side you would see. You'd have to go down this road before you saw the front of it, which I really didn't care to do. Let's put it back on 90 for a minute, or negative 90 even, because I think I'm gonna put it on the other side. What if I put it over here? Let's see what we got. This is all gonna be, situated later. We haven't fixed the road yet there. But what if I put it over here? Let's drag it over here and see. It's the only decent building we really have to do anything like school or hospital. I'm gonna probably have to use it for a hospital or build my own, which I really don't want to build one. So let's just see what we can do with what we got. Okay. So that's at least getting us there. Now let's go this way and see. Ooh, that's big. Wow. Still too far. Look at that. Definitely gonna have to adjust this fence to not be so big. Wow. Unless we totally put it somewhere else. Because that's just way too much. Where could the school go? That has an angle there, but I already have stuff over here. Let me go look. See, I already have stuff over here installed. Let's pull it down. Let's turn it this way. Okay. Pull it on up. That's a little hardware place. And see, that would be weird being right there. What if we put it this way? It's got that angle. Ooh, it just does go all the way to that building over there. Look at there. My. That's a massive little place. Goodness. I don't know if I want to give that much room up for a school. Wow. Think about it here. It does have the angle, and then we could make the road come this way, which would make sense on that part. I think that's going to have to grow on me. I'm probably going to have to shrink it and make it half that size. I don't really want it to be quite so big. Even the building itself would be too big for that spot over there. And I really wanted the school kind of closer to the homes, which are hopefully going to be over that way. Tell you what we're going to do. We'll put it over there closer. We might just use the building and then do our fence however we see fit. Okay, what are you doing? There we go. Alright, so what I'm thinking, well actually, it's almost, where are we at on the second half? It actually almost works for, undo. Let's get the whole thing and bring this over. It actually almost works for this spot. Let me see. Interesting. That actually might work because we're going to have houses all up in there. And even maybe put a park back there, which would make sense. I think this might work. I think I'm going to do it here. We'll back this up some. Away from the road. This is going to be where we have a road. Going that way somehow. We'll have to see how wide we do whatever we do. Let me see. How high do we want this? Obviously it's going to go up more. Let me go down where I can actually see. Okay. So we got all that to deal with. Alright, let's deal with one of them and try to focus on that. And it don't matter if it's a little bit of a step. Let's go around and look at the rest of it. We know that's in the air, but what we're focusing on is what they have laying around. Okay, so we'll know that has to come up. And then they got stuff we'll delete out there. And then the angle is going to have to be more like this road, I guess. We'll see how good it is. Let's put this up so we can see. So it definitely needs to tilt. You can see it needs to turn. So we're going to turn it. See if that's any better. Looks better. I think that's okay. Okay, so that's good. Let's go look at the distance of the road so we can see, do we have room? I think we do. To get down, we could pull it over just a teeny bit. Alright. Alright, so now we just need to get the ground situated. And what I'm thinking is I'll do this spot right here. Control R after we put it on replace, which we have it on. Make sure them are situated. Roll this down. Control R. Okay, so that shot that way up. Okay. Interesting. So let's click over here and see if that gets it any better. And that's way low. Click over here. Okay, I like that better right there. Alrighty. Alright, so now I gotta back up. And the problem is, this is just sitting here, so don't worry about that. So that's gonna lift everything. Or lower it. Looks like it's gonna lower it. Which is fine, but I got this road here I gotta deal with too. I might have to lift it up, actually lift this up to this height. Yeah, I'm gonna try lifting this up to more this height, like that, because I don't want to deal with it being that far down. I want it to be closer to what my road is. Okay, so now I gotta look. We'll probably end up making this more straight. We'll just bring that on over, because it's going to be too much to be fighting with all of it. So just bring it on over and get this road on up. Make it a straight shot. We'll slope all that in a minute. We'll bring it up because we're going to have houses or whatever we're going to have over here. Okay. There we go. We'll move this up in a second after we bring it in. Okay. Bring all that up. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn it off a minute and go look. Yep. There we go. So it falls right into this little section. And then we can go that way. And build this up. It doesn't matter about that. We can build this up as well, because all this has yet to be done. So we'll situate that. These houses are just temporary. They're not necessary to be done right now. Alrighty. Now we're gonna come around, get all that done. Get all that done. Nice job right there. Move this on over a little bit. Get that out that way a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Now we can smooth this down for temporary. Like so. Alright. And we'll move this down. Like so. We still got to make that go further though. We just get this slanted a little bit. Alright. So let's run on down to this road ending so we can get it up right here. Alrighty. So we're going to slope some of it, but we're going to try to keep the road at the level we need it. There we go. And we'll slope some of this as well. Alright, sloping all this. Sloping all that. And sloping this part. All the way back over here. Down to the water. And we need to move in so we can see that end of the road, because we're going to have a bridge here, obviously. Alright, so basically we can just say the bridge is going to stop somewhere along here and end up over there. What I'm going to do is go ahead and make this level on this edge piece over here to distinguish that equal level, so it makes it more sense when we come over here with the bridge. We'll adjust everything, obviously. Okay. Alrighty. So now we'll have a reading to be able to do our road, and we can still have the hills. We can make those hills, but just on the bridge area, I want it to be straight across. I want it to make sense, you know. Woo. Okay. And then we got that going down. We can adjust some of this. Whoa, sorry about that. Wild ride. Alright, what is going on with you, mouse? I don't know why it's doing that. I guess I didn't hit the alt button good enough. Okay, so come over here. Lift this up to, I don't know, somewhere along there. We'll go look at these columns and the ladder, because I know we need that to touch. And this, we need to look at these, see if that's concrete, because it won't appear. Okay, there we go. There we go. And that should pretty well cover the rest of it. Yeah. And that's fine. And that's good. Alright. Alrighty. Everything is good to go. And we can get rid of the stuff we don't want. So, we obviously don't want all this. I can't imagine we need all this here. So we'll get rid of it. I guess we'll delete it because I don't think we need it. The only way we need a fence like that is we could put. I'd rather have a chain link at a school like this. Let's come on down so we can see. We'll get rid of this. What is all that? Okay. Air conditioned something. Okay, so what is this? Roadworks. What is it? Bricks. We could keep that and put that in another section, like a brick store area. But for now, we're just going to delete it. We can always bring it back, because I don't want this stuff out. We can move these things, so I'm not worried about them. Okay, so this is the meter. I wonder what that... Oh, I connected to there. Okay. Well, we technically don't have to have that either. So we'll get rid of it. Okay, make sure you get the whole thing. Alrighty. What's up here? Some kind of pipe. Make sure you get the whole thing. So that's the air conditioner that was supposed to be there. We'll get them and move them in a minute. Clean all this mess up. Get all this. Delete. Get the whole group. Okay. The wheelbarrow. I mean, you could have a wheelbarrow at a school, but we don't need it. More electric stuff I don't need. Delete. Delete. We'll leave that. Okay, let me see what we got here. That's a electric. Let me see what that does. Okay, we can't do that one. It takes too much of it away. Okay, so we don't need this pipe. We don't need this. We technically don't. I mean, we're gonna pretend the power's already situated, so I ain't gonna worry about no electric box or none of this stuff. Okay. What is that? Door frame? What do we got a door frame for? A long door. Sure. Alrighty. Get rid of this. This pipe. Alrighty. Let me go over here. Whoop. Click the wrong button. I'm trying to look out here further. There we go. Alright. So now we got all these garbage cans, which I'm going to leave there for now. I'm not going to move them. But here we go. Now we have a good old place that the school can have what it needs, and we can add parking, and we can change our sign later. What you can do is come over here and you can click on open this one, open this top one, and then go down to decals, I think. Let me see. No, this one, I think. Let me see. Might have been a different. Come on. I know there's one here somewhere. Should be this one. No, not that one. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. If you open that biomass power plant generator building one underneath this brand decal, you can take that off the building and delete it. So we can delete that, and now we can make our own sign for that building, and we'll probably make this into a hospital as well, potentially. But anyway, now we have that area. Now I'm gonna make it. I might make it asphalt this time. It's either gonna be concrete or asphalt, I would think. Let's go ahead and make it asphalt. Let me see. I'm gonna click over there on top of that store and get that asphalt. Come back over here, click on there, and paint it in. I'm just bringing it. And remember, I'm not trying to be perfect right now. I'm just getting it to the area. We're not squabbling over if it's over or whatever. I'm not ready to do all the decorating, so we're just doing a basic rundown to get it kind of something there. And I'll adjust all this later. Alrighty. Now I'm going to hit save. And we can put in parking. We can put in all the things we might want. on another episode. But now we got hopefully a decent school, and eventually we'll make a hospital out of this same building, most likely. Okay, but there you go. We come along and then we look, there's a school. We can make a school sign, another one there, and we'll be all set. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to call that an episode. Don't forget to hit that like button if you want to see more episodes like this, more tutorials. But I'm going to catch you on the next one. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.